Yes, welcome back to the channel. We've got Derby Day ahead of us. Let's get this weird thing out of there. But yes, welcome to the channel. How are we doing? We have Derby Day ahead of us, as I've just mentioned, but I also just want to say rest in peace to Ricky Hatton, a boxer that liked, well, more than liked, was a huge Man City fan, and has passed at just the age of 46, very young. So RIP to him. I don't know the cause or whatever, and to be honest, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I hope all best wishes towards his family and anyone affiliated with him, their friends and whatnot. But moving on from that, because I don't like talking about stuff like that. Let's move straight on to the game, the big game that we have ahead of us. That being the derby. No, not many games anyway, bigger than this one. So that's what I'm here to talk about. It's a very interesting 11. Some people will be quite happy. A couple bits that I think could have been better, but overall, can't complain forever. So I guess I'll take what we've got here. And just trying to see why I can't get volume on this. I'm trying to crack that. There we go. Must win game. We're 16th in the league, says Talsey. Yes, that's the sad truth, isn't it? But it's the honest truth at the same time. This is the reality that we are, and we have to tackle it like a big team. You know, Liverpool, jammy, 95th minute winner today at Turf Moor. But I'll tell you what, that is those kind of wins make a champion. You know, we used to get wins like that from time to time as well when we were at the top. Not all the time, wasn't every game. Again, it won't be every game for Liverpool too, but I can't take anything away from them in this regard. Liverpool keep getting away with this. I know it's Newcastle and it's Burnley now. 95th minute, very jammy, but oh well. We have to focus on ourselves. The bottom line is we aren't close to Liverpool right now. You know, bear in mind they are on 12 points. Assuming all goes our way today, we will finish on 6. You know, but today could very well end up in a defeat as well. Don't want it to, obviously not. But we'll see how it goes. 4 games in a row, by the way. Yep. It's Donnarumma who starts, FYI. He gets his first start on his first available game for City, number 25, Gianluigi Donnarumma. Also, O'Reilly, the back line, I'm quite happy with, to be honest. I believe that's what we predicted. So I'm very happy with that. And midfield wasn't my perfect midfield, but I'll take it. You know, Reinders, Bernardo, Rodri. It's not bad. It's not bad. Could have been a lot worse. And of course, Doku off the left, something I didn't really want to see. I think that's like my biggest issue, but well. We'll deal with it when we lose. But look, big ups to everyone who's tuning in, Talsif included. Big ups to you. I'm very excited for today's game. I think it's going to be a good one. I think it's going to be a good game, hopefully. You know, I want both teams to really go for it, you know. I want United to go for it. I want an entertaining game of football. I'm sick of leaving City games and just being like, oh, that was boring. I feel like I wasted 90 minutes. I don't want to feel that way. And so, today we're going to try our best to not feel that way. But look, big derby incoming, and so I'm absolutely ready for it. There you go. Luke's put it perfectly, by the way. I might as well share my screen whilst the game's not on. Luke's put it perfectly. Here we are. They're not playing great at all, but they're getting the job done. That's what champions do, even now, even when they're not when they're nowhere near their best. So there you go. You know, even he's saying it, and it makes sense. It makes sense. You know, that's what champions do. That's just the way. That's how champions roll. 4 games in and Villa haven't scored a singular goal. Wow, I didn't quite realise that. Did not realise that at all. Don't know why I've actually stopped sharing my screen here. Blinking heck, you know it's bad when you can't score. Very weird that. That is very odd. Let's have a look. Oh, wrong one. Share tab. Yeah, no goals for Villa. Only Leeds come close to that with just 1 goal scored. And yet they're on 2 points, which you could argue is impressive. Everton playing against Villa here. Player of the month, Jack Grealish featuring. Got cold hands. I'm here for a non-FA Cup game. Do you remember it? Remember me? I see. It is ringing a bell. Big ups to you. Wait, yeah. Yes. Yes, I do remember you. I do remember you. Welcome back, bro. Welcome back. Yes, I do remember you. You tuned in, I think, a bit at the back end of last season. I think. You tuned in a bit. But you did stop for a while. But welcome back. It may have been Club World Cup that you were actually featuring in, actually. But hey, welcome back to the stream, bro. It's great to have you back. Yeah, FA Cup meme was funny. Yes, you would only turn up for cup games. We got 15 minutes till kickoff here, Blues. Buckle up. Let me know your predictions, Icy. Let me know what you're thinking. I'm curious. Let's get the match day graphic up whilst we're here. That's our starting 11. I haven't actually had a proper look at United, so we've got a chance to do that right now. Here we are. So, Bindy, I knew about that. Back three of Shaw, Delict, and Yoro, Mazraoui, and Dogu as the wing backs, Ugarte, Bruno, and then Diallo and Buemo and Sesko. Big thing I got wrong, by the way, in my combined 11 video. Don't know if you've watched that, but that's I put Cunha in. I didn't actually realise he was injured for the game. Didn't actually realise that. But big stuff for us, seeing Phil Foden back in the team, Rodri another start for him, Valadio back in the team, also huge. So I'm really, really glad about that stuff. I'm a United fan, if you remember, so don't mind if I celebrate if United score. Yeah, I don't mind, as long as you're not not contributing to the chat, I don't mind rival fans being in here. It's just sometimes certain fans are just so annoying, and so yeah, celebrate, bro. Because I see if this was your channel, okay, this is a United stream, I would tune in and I would celebrate. Yeah, I would celebrate in chat. So feel free to celebrate. No shame in it. That's what football is all about. But Manchester Derby is ahead of us. And a part of me is excited, a part of me is nervous because we've been bad, but United haven't been great. So, really in a weird place right now. Gonna have a sip here. According to Jack Gordon, by the way, according to Jack Gordon, by the way, Guardiola has been given real consideration to a change of shape in midfield for the derby. Vardy, Ake, and Foden all expected to be available. Honest prediction is 3-1, 3-2 City. I appreciate that. I'll take that. I'll take a win. I will take a win, man. I want to win against you guys, man. Yeah, but it's going to be weird. Gosh, this is either going to cook or it's just going to be bad. It's going to be straight up bad. I'm curious to what we're going to run then, in like our midfield. Because, I mean, this is what... oh, wait, I better show you my screen so you guys can actually see what I'm yapping about. This is what we're lined up to set up as. Trying to, like, get in Pep's head a bit here. We could either be running... I feel like we're going to have an extra 2 bodies in the midfield in a weird way. Okay, and the only players that could possibly do that are starting today, because that aren't our 3 midfielders, is Foden, O'Reilly, and Vardy. So I'm thinking that Foden and O'Reilly are going to maybe transition into midfield. Sheffield United have sacked Ruben Sales and are appointing Chris Wilder as their manager. They just sacked a few months ago. It's his third time coming back to the club. Crazy being sacked and stuff. Blinking heck. Well, at least he knows he's got a guaranteed place somewhere. Holy moly. Unlucky Ruben Sales. Let's check out Hull City. Why not? Ah, yeah, the late equaliser. You're 20th right now, but that's better than bottom. Considering you didn't have a transfer window, or you weren't allowed to like spend money, I believe. That's not too shabby. Wrexham, not quite a dream start for them. It would be insane for them to go back to back to back. Because what are they right now? The National League to the League One to League Two to League One, and then to the Championship. If they got a 4th promotion in a row, that would just be insane, to be fair. So I don't think he'll get 4 in a row. Surely not. At least we're scoring goals this season. Just can't defend. I fancy Mazraoui at right wing back. I'm not sure about Ahmad in the cam. Yeah, it's an interesting one because I believe he plays more so right wing back. For you guys, Mazraoui. You see, I think Doku's going to get cooked. Mazraoui is quite defensively sound, and I don't really know if I fancy Doku having to beat Mazraoui, then having to probably try beat Yoro, and then having to create a chance. Everything with Doku's a roll of the dice, okay? And let's say it's just a 50% chance. 50% chance he beats Mazraoui. 50% chance he beats Yoro. 50% chance he makes a successful pass to, like, say, Haaland or a player running into the box. And then a 50% chance he, like, shoots on target and maybe scores. It's probably lower, that last one. But there's a 50% chance they actually create something meaningful. But he's got to get through 3 sets of 50% chances, and you just feel like one of those are going to fail along the way. That Liverpool win was really, really dumb. It was a really dumb handball. Oh man, don't speak about dumb handballs with me, bro. Not after what I saw from Nunes last week. 2 weeks ago. Chelsea vs Man United will be 0-0 or 1-1, I'm convinced. Yeah, I don't know why. Those games do feel like that. Do you think Chelsea will beat Man United next week? I think if any team's gonna win, it's probably Chelsea. I do fancy Chelsea a bit more right now, despite them drawing 2-2. Fabio Carvalho with the equaliser. But they're currently fifth with 2 draws. They won't lose. I don't think they'll lose. Um, yeah, I think they're gonna be okay. Old Trafford. I think it'll be. I think you'll win 2-1. Chelsea, that is. Nothing against United, I see. Well, yeah, maybe there is actually. Probably not telling a full truth there. Just over 5 minutes until kickoff here now, by the way. Again, here's a look at our Cole Palmer's on my bench in fantasy. Oh, was that a good call? I didn't actually see the scorers. Cole Palmer scored. Yeah, I imagine you'll only be really baby gutted if you got the assist for Caicedo. Yeah, you didn't win either, so not too shabby. Wasn't all bad. Crazy to have someone that's probably quite expensive on your bench there. Fair enough. You're the tactical genius, not me. You got it right. You got it right, I believe. Foden, first start of the season, I believe this is. I'm actually trying to be more active now. Haha. Well, big ups, bro. Welcome to the stream. You can be as active here as you wish. I captain Sesko. That is risky. Not just because you're playing Man City and we're obviously going to thrash you, because that's not obvious. Not just because of that though. He hasn't played much for you this season, and it's not like he's set the world on fire. I'm very interested. But captain, it's not like you've triple captained him. In fairness, it's not like a triple captain, so you've got more to lose. To be fair, it could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. 4 minutes till kick off here. Players are walking down some stairs in the Etihad. It's at the Etihad as well, man. We got to win. We got to win. But I cannot put my money on anything where this team is concerned. Sadly, I'd like to. Come on, Blues. I've now got the game up. Well, I say I've got it up. It's not actually started yet, of course. Players are just exchanging in the tunnel. Blinking. I forget how big Donnarumma is. I think he's just under 2 meters tall, which is wild. But I think, funnily enough, I believe Trafford is taller than him. Camera on Foden. It's always going to be. Him and Donnarumma. Come on, Donnarumma. He walks onto the pitch. Just seeing the Etihad singing right now just makes me feel good. I'm actually able to listen to games with volume at the moment whenever I stream in here, so this is very different for me. I met Cole Palmer at the Etihad 4 years ago. I barely knew who he was, the rest is history. 4 years ago, that would have been the 21-22 season. What a season of football, of like Premier League football, by the way. That was such a good season. Like, Ronaldo back in the Prem, not to big up United in any way. Liverpool and City back at it, just absolutely tackling each other for the league at the top. Chelsea even up there. Phil Foden back in the 11. Rodri first start at the Etihad in like a year, by the way. I believe the commentator just said. Absolutely ready for it. I'm happy the 11 for the most part. Doku's the only part that concerns me. I would have preferred Savinho, but oh well. No one's perfect. I preferred the tight relegation over the title fight. Yeah, it was tight that year, wasn't it? Leeds, Burnley, and I think someone else was like quite close down there. I think Leeds were the team that just about stayed up. Sesko, first start for him. Big money striker. And they really need it to land now. They really, really do. Not that I want it to. I'd be glad if it doesn't land. Rodri. Got the camera on him. It's warming up. It's a big game. Everyone's got to turn out. Donnarumma is huge. Tribute to Ricky Hatton at the moment. Everyone's clapping for him. Big ups. Just a tribute being paid to him at the moment. Everyone clapping. Good stuff. Foden playing a bit of tape like that for his fingers. You can see the extended bit on the stadium, which is still under development, I believe. Still got a bit of work on it to come. Come on, Blues. Team huddle right before kickoff here. And team huddles used to be a bit of a curse for losing. That was always something I say we, like I was in the room, but that was always something joked about in the City Extra chat. If a team huddled, that would mean instant defeat. And to be fair, held solid ground for a while until we started doing it a lot. Come on, Blues. Here we go. Game underway. Oh, City struggling to get it. Haaland. Oh, Doku. Haaland! Had an early shot there, just 17 seconds in. Straight across the goal, though. Didn't quite get through. Very close. Very, very close. Big up everyone tuning in. Make sure to hit the likes. And leave your thoughts down below. What you thinking? It's a goal kick for United here. Hoofed up long. O'Reilly now. So Jeremy Doku. That is not a foul. That Doku was looking for. Didn't really look like one. United for the wins at LNW. Blinking heck. I got 2 United fans in my chat. And I'm a City fan. Guardiola, first start for him of the season. Through ball. Offside. I do think it did look off, in fairness. Tajani Reinders was off. Decent try there. Here for effort, eh? Manuel Ugarte. Camera's on him. I didn't have him in my combined 11. Dorgu. Foul on Dorgu by... I'm not sure who ran at him. There were 2 City players in the mix. Alright, switch of the play over to the right-hand side. Mazraoui and Boimu. Mazraoui goes out for a United throw, which Mazraoui will take. Bruno! Oh. Binder plays it along. Dorgu. Bruno Fernandes. Nice switch of the play to Mazraoui, who plays on 3 to Mbuemo, edge of the box. Sheshko now, edge of the box. Shot at Donnarumma. Donnarumma, first save in a Man City shirt. Decent one. Decent save. United, high press, can keep it with us. Donnarumma, that was a nice punch away, which allows City to get forward a bit now. Foden plays it to Doku, which Yoro will beat him to it. I think that's going to be a foul or goal kick. Different Doku gets away with that. A very good punch though from Donnarumma. .600th league game of his managerial career. Guardiola. Had Dakota Kusanov to take this. Comes off of, I think, Bernardo's head. It was a throw-in. Oh. Pass back to Binder, which Haaland tries to put the pressure on. De Ligt clears into the midfield. United with room to get forward. Not the greatest pass, though, by whomever that was. I think Ugarte, maybe. Not sure. But it goes out, and Burma can't get to it. It's Burma, by the way, not Mbuema. I've been getting that wrong for a while. Nice ball forward. Goes over Bernardo. And out for a City, for a United throw. Binder. Ooh, poor touch, and he's just about gotten away with it. Binder barely got away with that one. Holy, that was almost a howler. De Ligt, Yoro. Pass back to Binder, who hoops it forward. Straight into Kusanov, though, who didn't keep it with us, although Tajani retains it. Bernardo. Given away. It was Rodri who gave it away. Who retained it, by the way. Took it out. Foden into Reinders. Who pings one out to Doku. Way too much on that. Bugneck is quick, but he ain't that quick. United getting forward. Nice. Good defending and then a decent goal hoof away. Direct. Aurelien Mazraoui just in a bit of a scramble. Bernardo. Loses it to Dorgu. That'll be a foul. Struggling to get into this here, Blues. I'm honest. First 10 minutes not looking good. Dorgu's just completely gotten the wrong side of Bernardo there. The right side of him, even. It'll be a free kick delivered by Mbuemo, by the way. United got big players in the box here. De Ligt, Sasko, Shaw, Yoro. Alright, here we go. Ball in. Hoofed forward. Bernardo just couldn't keep it. It was a decent ball from whoever that was. I couldn't quite tell. It made him fail. It's hard to tell though, considering that all our players were back there. O'Reilly. Doku. Not even sure. Not 100% sure what to think to our formation right now. There you go. Here's Jeremy Doku. Diaz. Rodri. O'Reilly. Rodri. Diaz. There's everyone behind the ball at the moment, United. Ball played out wide to Bernardo, who's on the right wing. Bernardo vs Dorgu. Back out wide to Bernardo, who plays a decent ball to Phil Foden, who plays on to Reinders, and man, he is wasting the ball. It's a lovely ball by Bernardo. Phil does pretty well as well. Oh man. Reinders, man, just completely overhits it out for a United throw. Oh. Blinking heck. Actually, a pretty evenly matched game. Surprised. Yeah, it has been, to be fair. Neither team's necessarily dominating. I'm just not liking what I'm seeing at the moment. To be honest, I'd edge it towards United's way so far. I don't like to say that. And if you don't mind me, I'm actually just going to do something real quick. I'm not really going anywhere, but this chair isn't bad. But oh, blinking heck. All over the shop here. This chair, oh, that's so much better, is about a million times better. Didn't miss anything. Ball into our box there, which Donnarumma claimed. Other than that, pretty similar situation. Oh, don't tell me that was Reinders again. No, it was Rodri. Lucky chair. Yeah. Able to use this one. Thought it'd be a bit cheeky. Nick it. It's a very nice chair. Ball through from Foden into Haaland, but Bayern came out relatively swiftly and hoofed that away, out of harm's way. I'm just going to refresh my game. 1-0! Blinking heck! I don't even know who scored. I'm not even sure who scored, but it's 1-0. Come on! Yes! Huge! Who scored it? I can't tell. Phil? It's Phil Foden! Come on! Huge! Come on! Let's have a look. Doku's done brilliantly. And a headed goal from Phil nonetheless. Wow. Doku's done brilliantly. Yeah, player I give a lot of flack. Huge goal. 1-0 though to City here. Can't believe I forgot to do the scoreboard. Tell you what, I won't be forgetting now. Blinking heck! Right as I refresh the tab for the game, and I see that we've got the ball in the back of the net. Foden Derby Merchant. And he does the finger guns. Haven't seen those in ages. Alright then. United. Probably going to try and get back into this a bit more now. Now, I don't trust any lead that we gain there. I really don't. 7 goals in 12 games against United. Pretty good record. Big up to Phil Foden. Alright, here we go. United back at us here, given away by Luke Shaw. Pep Guardiola of the hood up. He does it often. Not a memory. It's more like the hood he's wearing more than anything. He's wearing like quite a standard hoodie. Like, if you didn't know better, you'd think he's probably wearing this kind of hoodie, but I can assure you he's not. Haaland up the right hand side here. Tried to play it through there. Had the lick though. Out by Sissy. It's going to be a United throw well into that half. It's going to be a Luke Shaw throw. Not that that throw is particularly any different than any other throw, but it will be one of his throws. Hi, come on, Phil. It's Julia. Big up to you, Julia. Bernardo up the right side. Given away. Hey, given away by Bruno. It's going to be a Kusanov throw. Interesting choice from Kusanov. It goes out for another throw for us. Big up to everyone tuning in. Let me know your thoughts on the game so far. Kusanov to take another throw in here. Ooh, blinking heck. There's Phil. Out by Dorgu. It's going to be another throw for City. They're very much near their corner flag right now. Kusanov now with the throw again. Into the box this time. Haaland. Tackle. There we go. Corner. We'll take a corner. Come on, Blues. Let me see what a good corner looks like. pretty sure United conceded the most goals from set pieces last season. It'll be a Phil Foden take. We've got pretty tall players in here, City, like Haaland, O'Reilly, Diaz. Ball in! Cleared by De Ligt. Bernardo's chasing it to keep it with us. He boots it back to Donnarumma. Here is Donnarumma. He'll play that long. I'm going to watch a bit of Mark Goldbridge now. I'll be back later. Big ups. Enjoy. Nice ball out wide to O'Reilly here. Come on, Blues. Nice ball to Doku. Doku. Oh! Oh, my lord. Tijani Reinders, I think that was. Probably should have a goal. Doku's done brilliantly so far. Oh, man. If Reinders gets a bit of direction on that, we're 2-0 up. It's just straight at the keeper. Doesn't even have to move. It's literally right there. It was a good hit as well. He's not saving it on a dive. Unless he's like lightning fast. Ruben Diaz. This is a very strange... I'm not quite sure what to call whatever we're doing. Doku. O'Reilly. Diaz. Kusanov. Bernardo under a bit of pressure. Still under pressure. He manages to get it back to his goalkeeper eventually. Ugarte. Haaland beats his man. Getting forward. That was bad from Euro. Haaland gets it to Bernardo. Back to him. Oh my lord. Why are we messing around? Haaland does so well. Euro commits to it. And Haaland just completely takes him out the game. I think Bernardo just didn't quite make the right call. Sends it back to him way too quickly with way too much pace. It just wasn't controlled. Out by United. Here's Kusanov with the throw. Foden. That's a brilliant ball to Doku. Just couldn't get it. Unlucky. Yeah, it looks like we're just trying to boss the midfield at the moment. This must be the idea that Pep had, apparently. So you're seeing Doku, Foden, Bernardo, Reinders, Rodri all in that midfield. Yeah, O'Reilly probably getting in there a bit as well. And then with how our defenders tend to go high anyway, you know, it's just probably just suffocating that midfield of United's. Big ups to the 4 people tuning in. Oh, ball slipped through to Mbuemo here. Mbuemo keeps going. Headed away by, I believe, Rodri. Fair play to Foden. Great way to answer his critics, says LNW. Yeah, to be fair, no better way than a Derby Day header and goal. But I need to see more, not necessarily from him, but from this game, in order for me to truly be happy, because I've seen us go 1-0 up before. I've seen us go 3-0 up before, and we still don't win. Foden. Haaland. Reinders. Just got crowded there. Ball over the top. And Burmo, I believe he was offside anyway, but he's completely skied a one-on-one opportunity there. Was he on? A little too long of a wait. No one tracks him there. It's very close, to be fair, in Burmo's run. But it completely wastes the opportunity. And here is who I believe is Ruben Diaz. Oh, given away. Rodri just about keeps it. Doku. Rodri. Doku here. Nice ball. Kusanov. Come on. Kusanov. Alright. Out for a City throw-away. Kusanov did pretty well. Fair play. Sorry, it was a bit tense, a bit nervy there to watch that. And Burma on the right hand side. And Burma. Ball in. Dorgu. Cleared by Reinders. Now then Yanioro. Plays it to Luke Shaw. Just playing it about United. Trying to find ways through our team. Bruno. Luke Shaw. Ball forward. Sesko tried to beat Donnarumma. It's a great save. Really good save by Donnarumma. Have a look at that run from Sesko now. Yeah, he's well inside. Don't think it's handball, despite how weird his arm placement was. I think he's just trying to get that shoulder basically as far out as he can. But it is given a handball. Oh, fuck. Blinker neck. That was quite the shiver. Hoof to the left hand side here. Dorgu, will he get to it? It's a free kick against Kusanov there. Just kind of ran in. Yeah, just kind of runs him down. It's a Bruno Fernandes free kick here on the left hand side, just near the corner of the box. Don't feel like this is the type of thing you go for a shot. It'd be a very weird one to go for the shot and score it. Definitely a bit more of an in-swinger more than anything. Here we go. Bruno Fernandes, ball in. And a bit of a weird one. Easy catch of Donnarumma. Phil Foden. Foul on Rodri there. I think that's a tactical foul just to allow United to get back. Rodri. Sheshko tried to play one to Mboma there, but I believe he was offside, hence why he didn't run for it. Ball forward, but it's at United. Binder. Luke Shaw plays that one forward. That's going to be a throw-in. Nice shrink by Ruben Diaz to deny Sesko any luck in. Then Yoro, under pressure, he does manage to lay it off to his fellow teammate in defence. Luke Shaw. Dorgu. And Burma gives it away. Doku. Down left hand side. Gives it away. Although one back here. Rodri. I could see the ball. It's a decent interception. Strength from O'Reilly there. Good stuff. O'Reilly's done quite well on him so far. Burma's a good player. It's not an easy job. Foden, nice bit of skill. Reinders. Kusanov. Sissy just moving it around. Classicers. Yoro clears it to the other end of his box. And I believe Mazraoui hoofed that away into Yosko's area. It was Guardiola who scored in December last year. Doku. Ooh. O'Reilly got onto it on the edge of the box. I don't think that ball was meant for him. Yeah, I think that ball was meant for Haaland. Yeah. He just went for O'Reilly. To be fair, if he scores that, it's genius. But yeah, he's taken a touch and he's basically gone for a bit of a volley. But it's well gone. It's well and truly gone. Oh, it's a tough one. So my screen's gone all funny here. Foden. Oh, tried to play it to Doku, but it's got too much on it. It's been a couple of balls out to Doku this game. I can imagine his frustration. And Burmo, ball forward. Diallo here in our box. He's been pushed out of it. Ugarte plays it to Luke Shaw. Bruno chips one to Dorgu. First time ball into the box. O'Reilly's header away. We've got no one directly up top there to run onto it. Haaland was closest. Bruno. Doku. Foul on Doku. It's a brilliant run by Doku. And Foden's header is decent, really. Doesn't need to be anything more than that. It's a nice little ball to Foden now. He does very well to direct it. Nice knee slide into the crowd. We really need to score again, though, Blues. I'm sick of going into half time 1-0 up. I've seen it all before. Liam might not be on YouTube comments. He definitely isn't today. Say that much. Bernardo in the box. Foden. Kusanov. Foden again. Rodri. Kusanov. Back to Donnarumma here. Given away. Here's Bruno. Diallo, that's it, goes Dorgu, who chests it out Kusanov. Out for a corner. Seems to be the verdict. Bruno to take the corner. City fans booing him by the sounds of it. .45 seconds left. United with a corner. Bruno on the corner flag. Goes to take it. It's going to get retaken here. Alright, a lot of United bodies in the box here. Alright, ball in. Nice punch by Donnarumma. 1 minute added on here. Foul by Guardiola on Dorgu. It looks like United will get the last kick here. Everyone is here for United apart from Mazraoui, meaning they've got 9 players all ready for this. Ball in. Headed away. Half time. City leading 1-0 at half time of the derby. It's not been bad. It's been decent. I can see what we're trying to do. I can see what we're trying to do. It's been pretty good. I can't really diss it too much. But yeah, it's not quite 100% clicking. It's not been bad though. It's certainly, the vision is there. You can see the idea. That's for certain. But overall, yeah, it's been decent so far. It's been pretty decent. Probably one of the better performances. Definitely better than the Tottenham game. I think I saw that. And definitely better than the second half Brighton. So as far as games go, this is probably the third best overall performance so far. You know, if we're counting the whole 90 minutes versus Wolves, the 45 versus Brighton, which I do think was better than this, and this 45 versus United. Probably goes like that. But replicate this half in the second half. Don't let United back in it. Basically, don't repeat your Brighton mistakes. Take your chances. Score a goal or two. To really try and just bolster yourself up, okay? Because I don't want to be hanging on for another to another 1-0 for the whole thing. That sucks. Everyone hates that. I don't like it. Glimps don't like it. You know. But so far, not awful, not great. It's doing the job, and yeah, you can definitely see the plan. I think Gary Neville said, I'm not too sure. Just knocking it about seems to be the idea. Well, obviously. Just overflowing that midfield, because if I show you the 11s, I'll show you the 11s now, just so you can really get a feel for what we've gone for. You can see why this would be causing issues for United. United are playing back five. Dorgu and Mazraoui, despite looking like they're in this midfield, okay, they are much more like over here, just watching their men. And this is what City have gone for, okay, meaning these are their only actual two midfielders. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players running around that midfield. And then you think, oh, Doku and Bernardo, they're not wingers, they're not midfielders, they're wingers. They aren't, right, they're not midfielders, but they are going into midfield and just creating more bodies. O'Reilly's drifted in there a little bit as well. Game is here for the taking. We are playing all right, and we just need to get these passes right. Yeah, I can agree. The game's been all right so far. Big ups to you, City. How you doing? But yeah, the game's been decent. I have liked this. We're clearly trying something a little bit different. I don't think this will work in every game, but it's clearly something a bit better, and that we've gone for here. Foden looks so back. I'm happy for him. Yeah, he's looking good. He's looking sharp. And you know what? Another player that's not been too bad is Doku. I'm not going to say he's been man of the match, but that run he had was brilliant. And he had another good run at a different point in the game. My most not worrisome, well, probably the worst player on the pitch so far for City's probably been Reinders, if I'm honest. Reinders or Bernardo. Reminds me a bit of Brighton. I literally said that, okay? I literally said, this game, it's a very good first half, but play well in the first half, fix your mistakes that you made against Brighton, and play well in the second half. If we replicate this half in the second half, it's a good performance. If we just do what we did against Brighton, let's just lay off it. O'Reilly annoyed me so bad when he took the one on. It looked like it really did look like that ball was meant for Haaland. Reinders would probably be looked at in a bit of a better light this game if that ball was better. Well, if that ball actually found Haaland, because it was going to. Haaland made the run, the ball was perfect. Reinders looks like he's fighting with a bomb on his feet. Honestly, absolutely shocking. He needs to lock in. He looks very panicky, is my thing. Like, if you remember that moment where Bernardo plays the ball, Foden, I think he heads it back to Reinders. You'd think in that moment, Reinders is going to take a touch, then do something quickly. Whether it be he'll cut into some space and maybe wriggle in a shot, or whether he'll then play that ball to Doku. But instead, he just kind of thrashes at it. It's like hot potato. Foden plays it to him, and he's like, "Oh, I don't want it," and gets it out of there. There was another point where he tried to play a ball to Doku, and that ball was just so quick. There was no way Doku was getting to it. And there were a couple other little moments like that from Reinders. We need composure right now more than anything, and I really, really am hoping that he's gonna, just calm down a bit. Just chill out. We're playing better than United. I think in an overall game, I thought we're playing better than them. Okay, so we can just chill. Okay, all you got to do is knock around the ball. We've looked all right. Feel like we can really step it up. We look like a nervous team. Yeah, some players just are still. It almost feels like they're very much still settling in to the game. Reinders is one of them. Now, don't get me wrong. First few minutes, if you're a bit shaky, that's fine. That happens. But coming up for half time, we need to. The 20-minute period onward, up to half time, you need to be fully bedded into the game. I'd even say 15 minutes onwards. 15 minutes of half time, you need to be like fully locked in at that point. But players that have looked a little shaky is probably Reinders, maybe a little bit O'Reilly. Rodri over at times, someone needs to help him out. Yeah, I'm not going to scrutinise him too much because, just getting back from ACL. I can say all that stuff, sure. But I get what you're saying, though. He does look he does look like he's struggling a little bit, okay? He does. Are we finally going to get a good second half performance for once after leading 1-0? You have no idea how much I'm hoping for that. This is City. But look, biggest I've seen so far. I really need to go use the loo. So I won't be long. Feel free to bombard me with comments whilst I'm gone. I love reading them. So bombard me with comments. I'll read them all out when I'm back. See you shortly, Blues. Enjoy some music. Yes, I'm back. I couldn't bear another loss to United. I would say couldn't. Let's not speak too soon yet, Julia. I don't want to jinx NAF. I do not want to jinx a single thing about this game. The game should be back any second now, actually. Oh, look at it. Alright, Blues, second half is about to arrive, so shall we switch back onto here? And that last minute Liverpool penalty really spoiled my day. Yeah, it would. It would. Cameron Bernardo here. There's my name. Halftime interviews. So just put. I don't know how to feel about it. They're alright. Second half should be coming up soon. Big percentage is tuning in. Just leave your thoughts. Speaking of thoughts, let's see what people are thinking on Twitter. Foden now has the most Manchester Derby goals out of any active player. Go. One now. Babe 70 is tuning in. Appreciate reading Twitter at the moment. Biggest Donnarumma, by the way, he's been really good so far. Not to jinx anything. Touch wood and all that. Players come back out now, at least for United. City players shouldn't be far behind. Alright, here we go. Second half should be here any moment. We're just waiting on City more than anyone right now. United are all on the pitch. Oh, yawn. Oh. There we go. Oh, come on, Blues. They're going on about in the commentating room how City possess a hunger about them today and whatnot. I'm just like, save it for the full time whistle, man. Genuinely. They're putting in every jinx they can right now, man. Come on, Blues. Peter Drury and Gary Neville are the guys on this game, FYI. No changes from either team. Alright, pass back to Binder. Oh. Doku. Ball forward. Foden chasing it. Yoro just about beats it to it, and it wasn't Foden, FYI. It was Reinders. My bad. Saw a 4 and just took it like it was one. Well, it was a 4, but it was just a 4. Mazraoui here, getting forward. Diallo. Dorgu, ball across. Corner for Man United now. Kusanov, best efforts to try and make sure it went out for a throw or something. But nah. Deflection off Diaz, or blocked by Diaz, more accurately. Alright then, Ruben Diaz. Camera on him, but here comes the corner from Bruno Fernandes. Ball in. Haaland heads away. Amad Diallo. Ball in. Haaland gets it away again. Left hand side here, Dorgu. Into the box. It's Haaland with a third clearance. Ball into the box. It won't be Haaland who clears this one. Here's Mbeumo. Near our corner flag now. Mazraoui. Mbeumo. Mazraoui. Bruno's ball in again. And Haaland with another clearance there. It's back to Binder now. Haaland now back in his area. Maybe we should stick him in defence more. Mbeumo. Mazraoui down here. There's a ball through. Yeah. It was never getting to that. We've moved up to 9th place. Get in. Big ups to you, Julia, for tuning in. How you doing? Ball forward from United. Doku's in from City even. Doku gave it a run, but it was offside. It's going to be a Luke Shaw free kick. knocking it by United. And Burmo plays it out wide. Dorgu. No, Diallo leaves it for Bruno. Bruno to Dorgu. Rodri did nicely. Although cleared away again in City. Just a lot of clearances as opposed to retaining possession at the moment. Commentators have just tried to jinx us. 58 times we've been ahead at the Etihad. I think it said 50 wins, 7 draws, and 1 defeat, specifically when scoring first. Oh, given away by United here. It's going to be an O'Reilly throw. Not spoilt for choice in terms of options. Everyone's got a man on them. O'Reilly. Tackled. That's going to be another throw. Foden. O'Reilly. Nice back to Foden. Doku into Haaland. Haaland 2-0. Brilliant. Huge. What a brilliant bit of play that was. There's a second assist for Doku. Blinking heck. 2-0. What a goal, man. Huge. Jeremy Doku, man. If I didn't have my glasses on, I'd think it was De Bruyne. Ain't that funny? Man, but I gotta say, we've done brilliantly there. Doku especially. It's Erling Haaland. We needed a goal before in the second half. We needed to go 2-0 up. But really well done. O'Reilly, Meggs is his man, plays it to Phil. Phil straight into Doku. Doku does brilliantly. And Haaland, it's just a top finish. All spot on. Erling Haaland, let's go. Oh, let's go, I'm buzzing. Thank you. 2-0 up. Can't believe what I'm watching. My stream's behind. Blinking heck. Well, apologies for spoiling you. But we've been good. We've actually been good today. I'll tell you what. So far, touchwood, Pep's had it right. I said questions to be asked if we didn't get something positive out of this. And I'm not saying we've won yet. FYI. I think we could easily still lose this. Sissy, we're just dancing with the ball at the moment. Surely looked a bit funny there. I thought that was maybe a handball by a United player. But well, take a throw in instead. Haaland just doing his hair real quick. Donnarumma. The pass, not as much power as I'd hoped, but it was on target, which is the main thing. He didn't give it to a United player. High presses on United. Yep. They're making mistakes. Haaland! Oh my lord, how's he not scored? Oh my lord. How are we not 3-0 up? United are all over the place, FYI, but that should be 3-0. That should be 3-0. United are absolutely all over the place. Doku wins it back, plays it through to Haaland. And he just hits the post, Haaland. Just couldn't quite get as clean a hit as he'd hoped due to Binder's connection on it. Had to be 3-0. Amorim scratching his beard. That has to be free. There's no excuses for it. We're laughing about it now. I see Reinders laughing, but man, you won't be laughing if we lose 3-2 or draw 2-2. Oh, blinking heck. The 7th goal against United in 9 appearances against them. It's him and Foden again. Mazraoui and Burma. Space for Mazraoui. And Burma. Headed away. Reinders clears it. That was a nice clear. Haaland. Doku. Getting forward now. Doku through for Haaland. Oh, and Shaw just about gets into Binder. Did well. Did enough, more importantly. Bruno Fernandes. Ball into the box. Cleared. Doku. Nice. Lovely stuff. Phil Foden. Played it long to Haaland, but I think Haaland knew he was offside, so he doesn't even bother. Diallo to Bruno. To Mbermo. Mazraoui ball in, headed away. Phil Foden. To Doku, who gives it away. Then Burma. Foul on Reinders. United, they're going for every ball here, United, but it doesn't feel like when Tottenham were going for every ball, for example. This one feels a lot more like brash, if you get me. Hi, if we do not win this now, we deserve to be laughed at, says Lukovic. Yeah, we do. I got lost. Big ups to you. Welcome to tune in. Is that you, Ali, though? I recognise the profile picture. Let me know. Donnarumma giving it big to the crowd. Yes. Yeah, I knew I recognised Ali, though. Well, I got lost. I'm just going to call you Lost. Or do you prefer I called you Ali, though? O'Reilly. Tried to play it to Phil. Good defending by Ugarte, though. Goes out for a City throw. Vardio. Donnarumma. Kusanov, bit of a weird one there. Didn't quite get to that. Just started watching the match, so I don't know. Oh well, it's been pretty good so far, if I do say so myself. Burmo, Bruno, Mazraoui, Nico Riley playing it forward. Please let's score one more goal and paint the city in blue. Big ups to you, Likovic. I did that as well. And Burmo, what a shot that was! Donnarumma, brilliant save. Caught napping a little bit. That was huge. High fives from everyone. That's a great save by Donnarumma, I'll tell you what. Just gets to it really quick. Is that Kobe Mainu? Kobe Mainu comes on, and Harry Maguire. Donnarumma, though, that's huge. That's a huge save. Just locked in, man. That's what I like. Just locked in. He's hardly had any tasks this game, apart from the occasional punch. But there he was with a huge save. Ball in. Blinking heck. Alright, it's with us. Doku gives it away. Offside. Good stuff. That's a huge save by Donnarumma. I bet Mbuemo can't believe he's not scored there. It's a brilliant goal. Look at that. I'm calling it a goal. It was a brilliant hit. And they all know it. Julia, how old is Donnarumma? He is 26 years old. So, he's a good age, Donnarumma was underestimated by our fans. Yeah, I know. I saw some people saying, oh, I don't know, we have Trafford and whatnot. Nice stuff. Foden, O'Reilly did very well to retain the ball there, City. Nice stuff, Ruben Diaz. Haaland, nice play. Right hand side, Bernardo. Ball in, Haaland! Straight at the goalkeeper. Yeah, it's just straight at the keeper. Dude, admit do you have a second favourite club? I would admit that my second favourite is Real Madrid. Second favourite? I don't know, there's other clubs I like, but I don't know if I have a specific second favourite. Yeah. I've always liked to say Bournemouth and Brighton, but I wouldn't go so far to say they're my second team. Donnarumma picks that up. Binder boots it forward. O'Reilly hoofs it back towards United. Harry Maguire. I respect that. Big ups. Doku. Does he beat his man? Did they go out? It's been very good today, Jeremy Doku. Second favourite club. Yeah, I'll just give that a proper think. Don't really. I'm a Diallo. Then Burmo. Ball into our box there from a Burmo, but caught by Donnarumma. Yeah, it's not a pen. Yeah, I was just a little worried there. Riley maybe slipped up, but never. Dorgu tried to backheel it past Kusanov, but Kusanov, but he had no one there to really get it to, so Kusanov just turned around and got it. Ooh, Doku under a bit of pressure. Yeah, wasn't getting out of that. I'm a Diallo and Burma. First match in like 6 months I'm watching. Hey, big ups. Hope you enjoy it. Oh, Haaland running in 1-on-1. Erling Haaland scores his third. Well, not his third, our third. That's 3-0. That's huge. Oh, what a mess up by Manchester United. I'm not too sure who got the assist. It may have been Reinders. I'm not too sure. Diaz is there hugging him, so it may actually be him. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, United, what a mess. Harry Maguire's never catching him as well. 3-0. It's Bernardo Silva with the assist. Guess it right. Come on. Huge. 3-0. Erling Haaland with a brace now. That's more like it. Capitalising on mistakes. Something we didn't do against Brighton. 3-0 says Julia, absolutely. I want us to beat Real Madrid fair and square, but I would never laugh at them. Oh, lad, if we're beating Real Madrid 4-0 again, I'm laughing at them. I absolutely am. But I understand it for you, Vukovic. Well, 3-0. Not bad at all, eh, Blues? We've got 20 minutes left here. Again, I'm not even going to blink and write United off here, because I know what it's like to be 3-0 up. Still not lose the points. Well, I say that like it's me exclusive. You guys know it too. Feyenoord. Need I say more? They scored 3 in 15 minutes. Pep looks more like his old self. He looked really happy there. And he should be. This has been great so far. But we need to just stay clocked. Stay focused. It's a huge game against Napoli coming up, isn't it? If someone told me today that we would be leading 3-0, I would call them crazy. Yes, so would I. I didn't really think 3-0 was on the cards. I thought 2-0. Again, to be fair, we're not far off if we keep it to 3-0. But yeah, 2. I was thinking just 2-0. A decent 2-0. Good defense. You know what? Defense as well today. Pretty solid. A pretty solid back line today as well, Touchwood. Not jinxing anything. Bruno turns Bernardo as he progresses forward. Dorgu plays one in. Diallo, shot blocked. Edge of the box here. Ugarte, a while out. Had a go. It's wide. I'm still nervous. Man City gave me a lot of headaches last season, and this one, yeah, man, I'm nervous as well. 3-0 up against Feyenoord, and we lost. Well, we didn't lose. We drew, but it felt like a loss. That goal was tough, says I got lost. It was a pretty good goal, was it? It really was. Haaland to Doku. Doku couldn't quite get to it. Delict is the guy. Hope that we score another one. So do I. I'd love one more. Whether it be Haaland again or someone else. Or Foden. Yeah, I don't mind who scores the next one. United are going for relegation since I got lost. I would love to see that. Doku. Ah. Biggest ever tuning in. Poznan. Absolutely. Let it be my hero, Phil. Yes, we all love Phil. Gosh, KDB coming back to the Etihad so soon, lads. Don't know how ready I am for that one. Haaland. Nice ball. Reinders. Misses. Come on. Haaland does brilliantly. Reinders does so well. Everything done brilliantly. You should probably square it to Doku, if I'm honest. Good tackle that by Guardiola, despite it being offside. We've looked so much more solid today. Nico Gonzalez entering the field. And Savinho. Just curious to see who comes off. Probably Doku. Doku and Reinders, or probably Doku and Rodri. See if my bets are right. Yep, Rodri comes off. Good stuff. Big ups to Rodri, man. Bit rusty still, but he's going to be. You know, Rodri's not going to be back to normal, perfect Rodri for a long, long time. You know, you probably won't be seeing that on a regular basis until 2026, if I'm honest with you. Shaking off all that rust, and then also just getting fully back in the zone. Yeah, Doku comes off. Big ups to him, man. He had a great game. Definitely up there for man of the match. Probably should have had a goal there from Reinders squared it. Roger does not need to be perfect for me to love him. Absolutely, man. Every City fan loves that guy. He is the GOAT. Ooh, hoofed away there. Good defending. And Burmo to take this throw. Oh no, drops it to Amadiala. Ball forward. Donnarumma, nice composed pass. Goes to Yote in 18 days. Hey, big ups. Yes, absolutely. My countdown is on. Can't wait for that, man. You have no idea. I'm replaying Ghost of Tsushima at the moment. I've just completed Act 1. I'm playing on lethal mode, hardest difficulty. I absolutely just love that game. It's just made me realise how much I like that game. It's so good. Oh, blinking heck. Oh, Kobe managed to skip past one or two or three players there. Ball across the box there. Kusanov, great defending, and Donnarumma gets his hand on it. Again, we've been so solid today, Blues, touch wood. I don't want to jinx anything, but we've been really solid. I finished Ghost of Tsushima 2 days ago for a third time. Despite all my love for Ghost of Tsushima, I've not played Iki Island. I've not played it. I intend to now, because obviously I'm going to, but I intend to complete the main game, and then I'll play Iki Island. And of course, I've got all the side content to do, which I've been obviously chipping away at as I've been playing the game. Ooh, and Burmo. Connected, but blast it over. You should play it. It's a masterpiece. Yeah, I'm very excited to. Of course I am. It's Ghost of Tsushima. Literally, like, my top 3 favourite games ever. I absolutely love it. No goal for Sasko today. Comes off with that. Do you think Arsenal are a big threat? Yeah. I mean, yeah, they are a threat. They're better than us. They are probably the closest to Liverpool. But, yeah, they are a threat. they're decent and they're a big threat at that. They will, next week. I don't know if we win against at the Emirates. I'm not very confident, but we'll have to wait and see. Really, Harry Maguire, Amad Diallo, Casemiro's on bad ways as well as Zirkzee. They were the two that came on. Delict, ball in, headed away. Good header. Zirkzee, Mainu can quite get to it. It's cleared. Harry Maguire gets it to Diallo. Good touch. And Burmo gives it away. Although City couldn't quite keep it. And Burmo goes for it. Didn't quite get it though. I will need a therapy because of our club. Don't blame you. That's as a Man City fan and the JT6 are Man United fans. There you go. That's one way to make it relevant. Hey, WSL, City vs Spurs next week. Hope they do better than the guys did. Diallo. City on it. Haaland putting pressure on his binder. Luke Shaw turns Haaland and plays it back to his keeper. Now that he's got a little more room. Diallo in the box. And Blinkenack. And Burmo's just missed a bit of a sitter. Only way we could get rid of Man United is for them to get relegated. Yeah. Donnarumma even made a save there. Alright, corner here for United. It's in Burmo's corner. Ball in. Nice punch from Donnarumma. And volley from Bruno. Which Casemiro got something on. But I think he may have been offside anyway. But either way, lads, it's well and truly cleared. Well, it's well and truly not in the danger. And I'll tell you what, he's onside there, Casemiro. Could have been 3-1 there. Dorgu skies it. Beautiful. My stream for the game is really going a bit. Holy, yeah, this is awful. Just fully pixelated. Gonna refresh my tab there and pray for the best. Overall, though, Blues really, really good today. Really, really good. It should have been 10. It should have been 10. The city is ours. The city is ours. Get back to London. The city is ours. What a chant. A beauty. Bob and Ake coming on here for the final few minutes. Haaland, no hat trick today for him, but he is happy. He's well fed today. Brilliant stuff. Ake and Haaland come off. City getting forward here. Oscar Bob. .89 minutes on the clock. Man United are more obsessed with us than they are with them. Shirky probably celebrating right now. I know. I was so gutted to hear he wouldn't be here for this. And I'm even more gutted now to a level. But it's all worked out. So I can't complain too hard. Amadiallo. Cleared. Casemiro. And Menu. Cleared. Flagged up. In the box here, City. Kusanov couldn't quite keep it in. Good effort. Haaland, really, really good today. Heroes are back. Come on, City, says Vukovic. Big ups to you, man. Man of the match. Could be something to think about. Haaland's definitely up there. That's this guy I've given it to. Doku's up there, though. Yeah, Foden's been very good. It's been really good all round. I think players that struggled in the first half came into a bit more in the second. Ahmad here. Foden got his revenge, yes. Yeah, big ups. Dorgu's header across the goal. But goes out for a goal kick. 4 minutes added on here. It's really been no stoppages today. Fans should never insult any player's parents, even ours. Not any parents, not any player's family. Nah. Yeah, that shouldn't be in football. Here's Bob. Weaving through. Phil Foden. Shot drags. Corner. Yeah, there's certainly lines in football, and when you go as far as insulting family or anything like that, yeah, way too far. I don't even think insulting players is quite right. Like, if you're like, oh, I can't stand this player, but like, any more than that, and it's just like, ooh. United throw here. 4 minutes are up. There you go, and that is it. What a win for City Blues. What a win! Derby Day 3-0. You do not scratch your eyes. City have managed to get the win off the back of the international break. And a brilliant performance. Haaland superb. Doku brilliant. Foden really good. Really good return for him. Whole back line and Donnarumma really impressed me. I'm very, very happy with that Blues beyond belief. And I hope you guys are too. I hope you guys are absolutely happy with that performance. Not many better ways to come back, I feel, than that. So yeah, let me know how you're feeling, because that was a really good performance. Really good. I said at halftime, I want to see that in the second half. Let me see it. And that's what happened. We got to see that stuff in the second half. Brilliant. Brother, we have painted it. The Blue City is ours. Absolutely. Great to win a derby as well, Blues. We needed this. We needed this. But look, Blues, I hope everyone enjoyed this stream. My match review is, of course, coming up. Make sure to tune in into that. That'll be soonish, so make sure you tune into that. Really do appreciate the support today, Blues. A Derby Day victory, no better way to go and do it. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll absolutely see you all in the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe and send a notification bell so you don't miss the next one. See you later, Blues.